We shall be live.
Dallas was going to make an offer to LeBron before the Lakers deadline trades turn their season around. No shot.
All right. If anybody's in here just now, we're just gonna let some people trickle in. We don't have a fancy beginning screen like Matt has, but we're gonna go ahead and give you guys the best content possible on YouTube right now.
What up, everybody? Hi. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? What's going on? Hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, it is.
Sure is.
It's Monday, Monday, Monday. We're going to wait for some people to pour in. We say hello to everybody. Hello, hello.
I just tweeted.
What up, Marv?
We are
Hi, Aaron.
live. Marv, Aaron,
AJ, Lindsay. Hello, hello.
Conley, Dale.
Conley. What up, guys? If you guys could, please, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. We'd greatly appreciate it. Bruised from yesterday. I think everybody was kind of bruised from yesterday besides Dustin. I think I got rinsed yesterday. I don't know. I haven't refreshed pick it today. I think I kind of refuse.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't play one bet besides my DFS on it. I was just busy doing stuff, and I went golfing yesterday.
Wow.
New course I haven't been to. It was beautiful. Wow. And played really good. Wow. Chipped in for a birdie. I don't know. That was sick.
Wow. Did you actually?
I did. Sure did.
You're kind of a weapon.
8-iron. Like a little bit of a bump and run. It was, probably like 20 yards or so.
Nice.
But like,
that's always good. It's always nice to chip in.
Can't be mad.
No matter how far it is, no matter what it's for, it's always nice to see that ball get in when you're chipping.
It was also
what up for us?
Read the read too. It was pretty curved.
Wow,
green.
He went up. He saw the green. He went back to his ball. He addressed it. He saw the angle and the lie in which the slope had, and he was like, you know what? I think I got to put it up top, left, or right, and then I got to let that bitch funnel on down to the flag.
That's exactly it.
Perfectly executed. See, now if you were streaming all your...
Oh, hold on.
If you were streaming...
We might have a PrizePicks slip that we can enter here. So let's go ahead and...
We're going to jump right in. Okay, guys, hi. TJ and Dustin, Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, Monday afternoon, June 5th. Not a lot going on for games, but it looks like Dustin has a PrizePicks slip, and I have been itching because the value has been pretty minimal. So, Dustin, take it away. Go ahead. Let's build out an MLB slip.
I tweeted out Juan Soto as a free play earlier today, but we have him at 7 fantasy score. That's what DraftKings has given us him at 8.3. So a 1.3 fantasy score discrepancy when you're taking the even lines that DraftKings sets for the fantasy score stats that are needed to make up fantasy scores for PrizePicks. So they're saying this is off by 1.3 fantasy score. So PrizePicks is too low, so we'll hit the over of 7 on PrizePicks.
Beauty. Good start. What else is on that bad boy?
People are going to love this one. Bryce Harper under 8.5 fantasy score.
Oh, my God. I'm not taking Bryce Harper under. Are you kidding me?
Oh, TJ. Tell us why you actually are going to.
Because of the math, Dustin. Because of the math. The math tells me what to do. I'm going to trust the sportsbooks. I'm going to trust their lines. They put millions and millions of dollars into all of their algorithms to come up with these projections, all their lines that they have and that they post for these individual props. So all we're doing with the fantasy score, right, is we're taking those near even lines on these sportsbooks like DraftKings, in which you need for the what am I looking for here, Dustin? In order to get your fantasy score, right? Singles, doubles, triples, home runs. What else is in those bad boys? Walks, stolen bases, everything. If DraftKings has lines for all of those for specific players, we are going to have a fantasy score projection for you guys. And right now, we're seeing that PrizePicks is a little bit too aggressive on Bryce Harper's fantasy score, so we're going to take the under. It's as simple as that.
Bingo.
It's as simple as that.
Perez, hold on. Wow. Would you look at that?
What?
Juan Soto bumped up to 7.5. Bryce Harper bumped down to 8.
No way. Seriously? As I'm building this? God, are you kidding?
Literally, yep. So that's unfortunate, but it just goes to show those two props have been up there for a while, guys. We get on here, and maybe you guys got this slip in before we could explain it and stuff, and maybe you moved the needle and it got these suckers bumped.
Oh my God, these suckers did get bumped.
That is how it works. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that for a tweet later.
I'm tweeting it right now.
Yeah, okay, all right, whatever. Couldn't tell you guys how many times TJ's just taking a tweet from right out of my nose.
Cock God.
All right. Well, yeah. So that kind of stinks. Those get bumped right in front of our face.
That sucks real bad.
On top of that, even the orange play there that we probably could have taken.
Coincidence. Coincidence, right? COINCIDNC. I actually spelt it. Let's go.
Attaboy.
Let's go. I can spell, guys. For anybody tuning in right now, there's 50 of you guys. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and hit that like button. I can spell.
All right. Somebody, Obi says check no house. Ooh, guys, nothing. Hate to break it to you, nothing.
Wait, hold on, time out. All right, let me refresh PrizePicks. Let's refresh Underdog. Let's refresh Jock. Let's refresh No House, Fliff. Guys, the majority of our time probably going to be spent talking about Fliff because there is some really good value. Yeah, so right now the PrizePicks board looks a little bit depleted with those fantasy scores getting bumped. It looks like the odds on Shane McClanahan dropped a little bit as well. So only one green play right now. It's Adam Wainwright under 4 strikeouts. So if you are looking for a viable last leg and maybe a slip you've built out, I would for sure be looking at Adam Wainwright under 4 player strikeouts. Right now, the sportsbook line set to 3.5. There is juice on the over, but again, we're getting that better number over on PrizePicks set to 4. Yep. So 54.5% chance to hit. Dustin, I see nothing on Underdog. I see a couple good plays on ParlayPlay, but unfortunately not enough to move the needle. I guess technically we could build out a ParlayPlay slip with those top 5 plays. It would be barely plus EV, but it would still be a plus EV slip.
Do we want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, I think we do. Now, guys, ParlayPlay, the individual leg, Dustin, 53.5% in a 5-leg uninsured slip. Yeah, so, guys, just because Brandon, Bielek?
Yep. Sounds great to me.
And Bello, just because they're at 53.4 and 53.4, technically, yes, those individual plays are minus EV, but if we're playing it in a 5-leg insured slip over on ParlayPlay with a play like Kyle Hendricks, 5.6, Adam Wainwright, 54.5, and then Perez, 53.8, the total slip will still be plus EV. If my math serves me correctly, and I'm just doing this from a quick glance, I believe that would still be plus EV, yeah. So, we can for sure still enter. Yeah, we can still for sure enter that slip. It would be plus EV, be barely plus EV, but it will still be a plus EV slip over on ParlayPlay.
Yeah. So just to go ahead and get the slip in, that way we don't get these bumps here. Let's go ahead and get the slip in. We'll kind of talk through it a little bit and why we took these plays. So that's Kyle Hendricks under 4 strikeouts, Adam Wainwright under 4 strikeouts. Martin Perez over 4 strikeouts, Brandon Bielak over 3 strikeouts, and then Brian Bayo, I believe is pronounced, under 5 strikeouts.
I thought it was Bello. It might be Bayo. You might be right.
I only know that because I heard somebody say that today.
Got it.
Okay, so I went ahead and entered it. So we got it in. But if you guys see there, did you already talk about Kyle Hendricks? Or no, that was Adam Wainwright on PrizePicks you talked about. But basically the same exact scenario for the two, Kyle Hendricks and Adam Wainwright. Maybe slight juice on the over, but we're getting the 0.5 discrepancy over on ParlayPlay as opposed to the sportsbooks. 55 and 54% odds to hit on both of those plays. Martin Perez, 0.5 discrepancy as well. What we see often on ParlayPlay with pitcher props is a lot of 0.5 discrepancies that you can take advantage of over here on ParlayPlay. And a lot of times, they are the difference, guys. So definitely be taking advantage of that. Doesn't look like we could have slid the line or slided the line.
Slid it the line?
Yeah, we could have slid it the line. But ParlayPlay, if you guys don't know, once a day, is it $20 max?
Yes.
I think it's $20 max.
Yep.
Once a day, you can, on one slip, take a line. Anything with the stat over 6 or more, you can slide the line either to go higher or lower. Depending on what the stat is, you can get, one whole, NBA point scored or, 0.5 strikeouts. But none of these qualified because they are not higher than the number of 6. But you can take advantage of that. And if you guys want to hop on ParlayPlay, if you guys are not already on ParlayPlay, as you can see, typically we're having a lot more value over here on ParlayPlay. This is probably the driest day that I've ever seen on ParlayPlay, maybe. I don't expect it to be like this for long, obviously. Today's a little bit of a weird day. Hop on ParlayPlay with the code DGF. You'll get 100% deposit match up to $100. But we did just build out that slip.
Love that. Yep, good slip. Guys, 5 even lines. If this has 5 pushes, okay? So if this goes 0 for 0 with 5 pushes, I will do a giveaway on Twitter. I'll give away $50 to 2 people if this goes 0 for 0 with 5 pushes. Imagine how amazing that would be.
So that Joey Wentz play just got better. Wentz?
Is it Wentz?
Yes, Joey Wentz.
Somebody put in the chat Wentz. I'm gonna refresh. You're saying over on ParlayPlay?
Yes. Okay, I need a nuke, please. All right, we got you, Krellix. Don't worry, baby.
Skyla's in this bitch. What up, buddy? Julio asked did I clean my shoes. I didn't actually step in shit, Julio. I just hate every single time I go to take my dog for a walk, there's shit everywhere. Like on the side, not on the sidewalk. Sometimes on the fucking sidewalk, which is absolutely bananas. How do you allow your dog to take a shit on a sidewalk and you don't clean it up? Like if it's in the grass, clean it up anyways. You got to clean up after your dog. If you take your dog for a walk and you live in an apartment complex and you don't clean after your dog, if anybody in here does that, you're an asshole. I just want you to know that. You're an asshole.
Well, there you have it. Pick up after your dogs, guys. TJ, what I'm currently doing, since we're still on this optimizer and we've seen that Joey Wentz play just get better right in front of our eyes, which is now plus EV 100%, I am going ahead and putting in that same slip again, but taking out Bayo, who is the worst percentage-wise for us to hit, and replacing it with Wentz. So that play is for sure going to be plus EV now.
Now,
go ahead.
Dustin, real quick, should I cancel my slip before I build this out or after?
No, you should be doing this after. So I am entering the slip first. Then I will go ahead and go back and ParlayPlay. You can cancel slips up to an hour, or unless one of your games starts, you won't be able to. But up to an hour after you place it, you can go ahead and cancel slips on ParlayPlay. So just to go over this one more time, it is going to be Kyle Hendricks under 4 strikeouts, Adam Wainwright under 4 strikeouts, Martin Perez over 4 strikeouts, Joey Wentz under 5.5 hits allowed, and Brandon Bilak over 3 strikeouts. And then so once I place that, and these are 5-pick insured plays, guys, on ParlayPlay. That's what you want to be targeting. I am going to go ahead and cancel the original slip we made with less plus EV or less EV. Now that we have this more plus EV play in Joey Wentz that popped up. So
you know what's a dangerous game for me that I just completely remembered? My unit size with ParlayPlay is a max per each individual player, so I have to cancel it before I build out another.
Oh no.
Yeah, so did I get it off? I did. Okay, we're good. Sweet. I got nervous. That's a scary. All right, we got it locked in. We ended up changing up the slip. Go ahead, Dustin.
I'm not sure what Kevin is saying in chat, but I'm pretty sure I said Wentz was under hits allowed. So make sure you guys have that. Just double check the screen. I have it in my slip as that. So I'm going to refresh PrizePicks one more time just because I know that's what you guys want to see. The value has just been dry this morning. We tried to get a slip. We were too slow. But if you guys seen earlier, we had tweeted out the Juan Soto play, so maybe you got that in the slip.
Dustin, real quick, hold on. I just want to touch base on a few comments. Idris said his favorite duo. We appreciate that, man. Joey said that I'm the spelling bee champ. Joey, appreciate you. Kenny, Obi actually is what we like to call him around these parts. Obi said that NHA still has Harper and Soto fantasy score, so good call. Obi. Jimmy, good call on the Joey Wentz. Appreciate that. We already said hi to Krellix. We said hi to Kevin. How much is this hat? TJ said, yo, $1 billion. And then Kevin said, yeah,
let's start on that stupid hat.
Michael, the 5-pick. Oh man, Michael, let me ask you a question. When you play on these DFS apps, what types of slips are you running? Because we can have that conversation right now, seeing as we don't have a lot of value. What up, Charlie? Any good plays on Underdog? No,
so I have it up. You're wanting to target 3-man slips on Underdog. Currently, there's only one plus EV play, and that being Wander Franco under 9.5 fantasy score, which is a pretty solid play there. DraftKings, obviously we're taking DraftKings even lines to make up this fantasy score projection, or for DraftKings to make up that fantasy score projection, and they are saying it is off and it should be lower than 9.5. Right. So yeah, that's a solid play there. Keep an eye out on some of these plays. I'm starting to see some of them creep up to 54%. There wasn't There wasn't too many of them just a little bit ago. So just keep an eye on that.
Okay, so Michael says he does 5 picks insured. Perfect. You're on the right ball. Krellick said I do 3 pick flexes always. I hate you.
Attaboy Krellick, you've been listening to us.
Such a pain in the ass. Addy said, imagine not picking up after your dog. Shake my head. Right? Hi, Sano.
Hold on. Obi, something to note. Bryce Harper, you're saying fantasy score on Underdog is 8.5. Their scoring is different. There's a different algorithm that they use to make up their fantasy scores, or different, stat points or whatever per fantasy score. So do know that doesn't completely translate to Underdog.
Correct.
So just go what's off the optimizer here.
Michael also said, ParlayPlay, I do 5 slick. 5 to 6. I keep saying slick, as in like 6. I'm trying to say 6 and picks at the same time. Insured, and I can't. Oh. And I look for % odds to hit at a minimum 54. Okay, Michael, you're spot on then. I love that.
Weapon.
I love everything you just said. I absolutely love it. Dustin, there were a couple Fliff plays I wanted to talk about. Unfortunately, one of them already got moved down slightly. I want to actually see if it got bumped. What was it? Oh, okay, the % EV moved because the lines on FanDuel and BetMGM both did come up a little bit.
Was this that Texas Rangers, St. Louis Cardinals under?
So it looks like those lines are actually going the other direction. So that Rangers Cardinals play would even be better to take now, plus 305. I got it at 290 when FanDuel had it at plus 10 and plus 230. But it does look like those lines are actually regressing the other way. Guys, if you haven't signed up for Fliff yet, it is essentially a DFS app. It works as a sports book, but they do have a loophole where they can call themselves a DFS app. So it's essentially, though, you're betting on sports. If you haven't signed up yet, you can use code DGFantasy on Fliff for 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. I would highly suggest doing it. We find so many good discrepancies on Fliff when simply comparing sportsbook lines directly back to the edge we find day in and day out on these props is unbelievable. So I would highly suggest getting on Fliff. Yeah, Dustin, Cardinals Rangers I took at plus 290. It looks like it's actually at plus 305 now.
Well, I'd love to report that I just took it at plus 305.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I did not put that in earlier, so I did get it in now. I went ahead and took it at plus 305. Some really good plays just on here in general. I mean, you got basically the same thing going on right there with the Blue Jays and Astros. Under 3.5 first half total runs. Our boy Brandon Bilak, if he gets over 3 Ks, maybe in those first 5 innings. Oh, if you guys don't know what first half in a baseball game is, it's the first 5 innings. Because I know some people might get confused on that. So it's the first 5 innings of a baseball game. So if you go to Fliff and you go to innings, I believe, and you can find first 5 innings, and you can take the alternate total of 3.5 to get these numbers of plus 305 and plus 290 that we're seeing here. And it's good to see on that play too that it looks like FanDuel and BetMGM are in agreement at 230 on the dot. We get it at 290.
Yeah. Dustin, real quick, where's your mustache?
Yeah, you finally noticed.
Why are you naked? What is happening?
Oh, are you wanting me to say because the Celtics lost, I had to shave? Is that what you were waiting for?
Did you actually shave because the Celtics lost? Because
No, I slightly shaved because
must.
my wife and my mom were on my ass about it.
My
So
life.
yeah, so I did the smart thing and listened.
You look like a child.
Bro, you see me like this for like 2 months of working with me, and then all of a sudden I had some facial hair for like a month. Don't stare at me like that.
I don't like it. I don't know. It's just throwing me off. It's throwing me off a little bit.
I
It
know.
is throwing
Somebody
me
did
off.
tag me in who has the best mustache. Somebody tagged me in that tweet the other day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then somebody said a rigorous.
How'd that make you feel?
Both. I told the guy, said I know you're lying, so thank you.
I know you're
My
making this
mustache
up. I know you're not
sucked.
serious.
My mustache sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty trash, but I mean, I think at like that point though, it kind of represented you as a person. Like, I don't know. And
Just
now I'm
shitty
looking at you
mustache
and
guy.
you look like you're like 22 years old, about to go to your accounting job.
Nice. I'm so glad that's not the case. Wouldn't mind being 22 again, but
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
much rather
same.
be here at DGF.
Good answer.
All right, good.
Okay. Well, I was trying to think of where else we can go. So yeah,
Is there
guys,
some
with these
Fliff
flip,
player props? People love?
nothing really right now. You can go ahead and take a look. I just checked. I didn't see anything. Maybe there is. Guys, I would just suggest like on these flip plays, right? Anything above 2%, I think you should be putting in. Just as long as you're managing your bankroll properly. I think that's a really big proponent on entering these plays, right? Because a lot of these only have, right now Rangers Cardinals based on the market, they're at that 237 line, a 27.8% chance to hit, but on Fliff because you're getting it at plus 305, they have it technically at what's 3.13 minus 27.82, 24.69. So that's where you're getting that edge on Fliff, is because they're obviously giving you a way better number than the rest of the market when we're comparing it directly back to the sports books with FanDuel and BetMGM. So as long as you're managing your bankroll properly on some of these plays, because look, it only has a 25-ish% chance to hit, right? Or 27.8. Fliff technically has it because of that plus 305 line around 25%. So it's not going to hit every time just because it has a big edge. So make sure you know that in the back of your mind. When you are entering these plays, you shouldn't be hammering them by any means. You should make sure you're entering them properly with the bankroll that you have. But I would for sure be playing any of these over 2%. And again, if you haven't signed up for Fliff yet, you can use code DGFantasy for a 100% match up to your first $100 deposit.
Something I want to piggyback off of what you said.
But piggyback off me.
Yeah, I will right now. So what you said was, obviously we're seeing a 27.82 odds percent to hit, but Fliff, you guys, whenever you see this plus EV percentage, Fliff is viewing this as right around 25. So let's say the odds to hit says 28 right there, just for this scenario. Fliff is viewing this as a 25% odds to hit, which is where we find the value when we have two other sports books saying that there's a better chance for this play to hit than Fliff. You can see that's how we get that 3 plus EV percentage. Just wanted to kind of explain that a tad bit.
Yep, exactly.
And then I did see, so something to keep an eye on.
What?
Johan Oviedo.
Okay.
For on Fliff at least. If we check him out, he is at minus 105 on Fliff.
Okay.
And minus 126 average odds across these other sports books.
Ooh, okay.
Could see this creep up. We have a couple sports books. Seems like they're maybe not in total agreement, but the highest you got Bet Online at minus 145, then FanDuel minus 142. So some good juice. And then something to note, I mean, BetAno is at plus 105. So if you have BetNo or however you pronounce it, you're going to want to take it over there.
Yeah, for sure.
Wish we had that because, you'd be getting even more value. But still at minus 105, 52% odds to hit due to the other sports books. Only a 0.9 plus EV percentage. Could see this creep in that direction. Something you can keep an eye on if you don't want to play it just yet. How would you be viewing that play, TJ?
I would for sure keep an eye on it with some of these 50% to hit, where it's around basically even money, for in this instance, right, on Fliff, if you're putting down $105, your return would be 100. So, I don't necessarily think in that aspect I need the plus EV edge to be, higher than 2%. Obviously, the better edge, the better. But on some of these plays, if I see it around 1.5%, if it creeps up there,
Guess what? It did.
I'm definitely comfortably taking it.
It
Wait,
just
actually,
did. It just did.
okay.
1.51%.
So there it is. That's my threshold. I am entering Johan Oviedo under 5.5
strikeouts. Yep.
Yep. Sign me up.
And
yep.
I just want to note that you
1.51.
did mispronounce his name last time we seen him up on the Optimizer, so I had to say Oviedo to correct you. So
wait, what did I say last time?
I don't know. Last time we streamed and you said his name out loud, it was something totally off. I let that one slide.
All right.
Spelling bee champ now though, so can't say too much.
Yeah, spelling bee champ now. Yeah, appreciate you. So yeah, I just took them under 5.5 strikeouts. Again, bet no. They were just at what, plus 105. They readjusted the line to minus 118. Somewhat closer to DraftKings and Pinnacle. So, it looks like FanDuel's a little bit aggressive there on that line. Same thing with BetOnline. So we'll see if they come down or, if Pinnacle, DraftKings come up a little bit to try to match them. So it'll be interesting to see how that thing plays out. But again, with that buffer there, that 1.51, I'm comfortable taking that now.
Yep, and that's why we kind of say keep an eye on it. There is some CS:GO discrepancies here on PrizePicks if you want to hop over there.
I love when I see CS:GO discrepancies. Guys, all we are doing with most of these CS:GO discrepancies is we're comparing them directly from PrizePicks back to Underdog because the lack of the market knowledge when it comes to these esports. We will see occasionally some books like Bet365, Bet&O have CS:GO, League of Legends props, but more often than not, it's really just these DFS apps that do have CS:GO kill and headshot props, day in and day out. Same thing with League of Legends. So we talked about it Friday, Dustin. We had a huge discrepancy when comparing PrizePicks to Underdog. We had a 7 kill and a 5.5 kill CS:GO players. We middled them on PrizePicks and Underdog. Guys, if you're seeing big discrepancies, like even this 3-kill discrepancy for DSSJ, obviously we don't have enough plays to build out a slip right now because those two top plays are both for DSSJ. But I would be taking the Underdog on PrizePicks, the on Underdog if I can build out a slip on each platform. We did that on Friday with, I don't remember the names, Dustin, Tranquin and Shock. I remember Shock because
Shock and
you tweeted at him again and told him I was unfamiliar with his game.
Tranquil or something like that.
Tranquil, yeah. So yeah, I would 100% be playing these on both. And if you guys want to put any stock to this, one of the best esports minds out there, Krelix, aka Skylar, he said, "We'll just say I favor the are plus 300." So the team that DSSJ playing for are underdogs in this upcoming matchup. So Krelix saying he likes the under more on PrizePicks than the over on Underdog. So again, we're comparing PrizePicks directly to Underdog right now for DSSJ. PrizePicks has his over-under for kills for maps 1 and 2 set to 34.5. Underdog has it set to 31.5. So we have a 3-kill discrepancy between PrizePicks and Underdog. Really good middling opportunity. And again, you heard it from Skylar. If you're only playing on one book, which I wouldn't recommend, the under looks to be the better play there at 34.
See, this really frustrates me because I would love to go ahead and throw a whole slip together and sweat out these middles.
My God, stop it. I would. Oh God, if we get more CS:GO.
Adam Wainwright just got better. Oh no, yeah, we just need some more. But these two plays play at 1 o'clock.
ZDR
so
yeah.
It's kind of unfortunate.
They start in 15 minutes, both of them. Do they play each other too?
Nah, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No. Odic is who W7M Academy plays.
Yeah, there's only.
But yeah, that would have been nice to go ahead and play the under for DSSJ on PrizePicks and the over on Underdog.
Have a nice little afternoon sweat. Mark Stone on ParlayPlay said Jimmy is Stone up.
The captain.
Guys, for those of you who don't know, Mark Stone is the captain of the Vegas Knights. He is a right winger. I will never forget that because I got fucking roasted because I thought Mark Stone was I didn't know he was a captain. Some guy was like, "This is the guy we're taking advice from." Like, buddy.
And you know what's funny? He soared on you.
Oh, he had like 7 shots. Yeah.
Was
On me,
funny.
I'm not making up these lines. There's one guy that consistently tweets at us.
No, I'm talking about because just how that whole funny scenario.
Oh, yeah. No, I know.
Panned out.
But Mark Stone right now, under 2.5 shots. I know he had 7 or whatever last game. 55% chance to hit. You guys can see it. It's like minus 140 across the board on all the sports books. So you're getting some really good value over there on ParlayPlay. There's one guy on Twitter that consistently, he doesn't follow me, but he always tweets at me if a play doesn't hit. One, he doesn't understand what plus EV betting is because he judges his losses off of one play in a specific slip. And two, he won't DM me. He'll tweet at me and be like, "Yo, man, like that flip play didn't hit. Like you guys got bugs in the optimizer." There's no fucking bugs with our tool. We compare the sportsbook lines in the market directly back to these DFS apps. Like we're not adding in random math or like that's not how this works.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's nothing to fix. It's just that's what the market had. Based on what the market had directly back to the DFS apps, that's the fair odds percentage you're getting in a slip, X, Y, or Z, 2-man, 5-man, 4-man, 3-man, 6-man, whatever it is, whatever DFS app you're playing. And that's the odds based on math. That's all it is. It's not some crazy algorithm that Matt and I concocted one Friday night after drinking 19 high noons, and we have to go back and tweak it. No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
All right. Yeah.
Michael, this isn't Michael. That's not you. Don't worry. That's not you. I was not calling you out. That was not about you. Nope. It's not you.
Oh no, believe me, that's not you.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
No,
what
Michael, if that
about.
was you, I probably would have called you out. It's not you. Nope. If you're
the guy that's tweeting at us. Yeah, the guy that's tweeting at us is not watching us talk about this stuff in the live stream.
Oh,
so
no,
you can assure yourself that.
No.
I can't remember who was the play that was on top of Underdog for Fantasy Score just a little bit ago that we looked at. He's not there any longer, so I'm assuming he was bumped down. Oh, Wander Franco, I believe. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. It was Wander Franco, yeah. I think so.
Okay, so they've removed his
I still see it up here. Yeah,
right.
It was under 9.5. Yeah, I have it right there.
Okay, yeah. So I refreshed and they have removed him. So could see that come back at a lower number. Due to the fact that seeing DraftKings believes that should be lower. I didn't look at what the discrepancy was between DraftKings and them, but I'm constantly refreshing this PrizePicks optimizer, hoping we can get a slip in. Oh!
Stop.
We got enough. We got enough.
Go.
All right. DSSJ under 34.5 kills. Yandy Diaz over player runs. Sorry, I'm doing this at the same time.
Diaz overruns.
Yep.
Yandy.
Oh,
they're playing the Red Sox. That's a lot.
Is he gone?
No, is he? McClanahan under
he's there.
strikeouts?
Yep, McClanahan under strikeouts.
God, we might as well watch the Red Sox game while we're at it.
It's at 4 o'clock. And then
Wainwright under strikeouts in ZDR.
ZDR over 34.5 kills. And then Adam Wainwright under 4 strikeouts.
So the only thing with this is that we don't have anything to play on Underdog in a 3-man.
Wait. If we're middling the 2 and taking the top,
Jordan Alvarez. I think technically that would most likely be a plus EV slip.
What are you thinking? Do that, or are we just playing this on PrizePicks?
I'm trying to think real quick in my head. Yeah.
I went ahead and entered the slip. If we decide to go ahead and cancel the one on PrizePicks, we can do that.
No, we're good.
Because we're still going to place that anyways. So to go over what we just did here on PrizePicks, guys, we have just enough to go ahead and make a 5-man slip. DSSJ under 34.5 kills, comparing directly to Underdog. His kills over on Underdog are set at 31.5, so it's pretty safe to assume because both of these are respectable DFS apps or books or whatever you want to call them. The middle should be the most accurate projection. So we're going to go ahead and take the under over here on on PrizePicks. We're hoping to find something that we can do with the over on Underdog, but for now, Yandy Diaz overruns, Shane McClanahan under 6 strikeouts, ZDR over 34.5 kills, 2 kill discrepancy when comparing to Underdog, Adam Wainwright under 4 strikeouts, 0.5 discrepancy compared to the sportsbook. Some juice on the over of 3.5, but we get them at the higher number of 4 on PrizePicks. So that's a 5-man slip over on PrizePicks for you.
Yep. Let's give this a second over on Underdog. We have 10 minutes, right? Let's see if something pops up. Wish we grabbed that Franco play when. Let's see. Actually, where is Franco? Did Franco's line get readjusted?
No, they completely yanked him, I believe.
Got it. Hold on. I'm gonna sneeze.
Good. Bless you.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do one thing. My ear. Oh no. I'm okay. Wow, that got wicked itchy. My ear got so itchy real quick for a split second.
I hope you're all right.
For a hot minute. What do we think here? What do we think? I'm refreshing Underdog. I just want to see one green play. I don't think these two lines here for CS:GO move at all. I don't think we're gonna get anything on Underdog. So we have a couple minutes here.
If you're wanting to be ready for what's gonna happen if we get a play that pops up on Underdog, you want to go ahead, load up Underdog and have ZDR under 36.5 kills and DSSJ over 31.5 kills, loaded up, ready for another play to add into it. So that way we can go ahead and try to middle these two CS:GO plays that have popped up on the PrizePicks optimizer.
Yes.
So just so you're ready for it, because they do play at 1 o'clock, guys.
9 minutes.
So yeah. Huh?
9 minutes. 9 minutes.
9 minutes. 9 minutes for the rest of our life.
9 minutes for the rest of our life. Nothing will be more electric than that Friday stream. Guys, if you were in here in the Friday stream, say, can I get some
shock?
Shocks in the chat.
Some shockers in the chat?
Yeah. Not the emoji. We're adults.
Wait, isn't there? So Noah has that one screenshot of me like this.
Oh God, I don't know what you're doing.
It wasn't. It was just the rock star symbol.
Krelix sent a bunch of question marks.
Krelix wasn't here for the Friday stream. Then. We didn't know how electric it got.
God, you missed out on an electric. Look at Kevin, barrel boy. Oh, I love Kevin. Oh God, Kevin, I hope our boy gets some help, man. Our boy gets some help.
What happened? Did he ever come at you?
Who?
Barrel boy. After you tweeted him.
No, barrel boy didn't. No.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to go check his tweets, honestly. Because
you want to know what he did though? He printed that out and he put it. So now every single time he plays, I'm taking his over.
He can put it right next to our frame whenever Turnick got absolutely turned on.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Did you like my little house display in this house middle?
That was amazing. Honestly, that was fantastic. Your memes are great, man. You got some really good memes.
Yeah, all done off the top, too.
All right, Yandy Diaz got removed. There we go. Simple as that. We got some value right there, guys. Yandy Diaz removed.
Boom.
You know, it was a minus 148 Barstool line. I don't think anybody else had a lineup for
Jesse,
that specific prop.
I like how hyped Jesse was whenever they typed that into the chat. Like, Yandy Diaz runs got removed. Let's go. Like,
yes.
That's somebody that knows what value is. Best part was TJ was so disappointed, then Dustin told him that he nailed the middle.
Yeah. You want to know? I was an inch away from actually hitting on both sites. Shock got those last 2 kills, so it was a push on. Oh my God, they removed.
Oh, Danny, do we still play DK? What happened? Oh God, DSSJ just got removed.
Yep.
All right, we roll with our 5 pick. We already got some value there. Maybe DSSJ gets thrown up just before, or like maybe towards the middle of these 2 projections, just to show that we're on the right path. Yeah, Danny, if you didn't know, so I have not played DraftKings like salary-based DFS in like forever. Really since like football season. I might have thrown in 1 or 2 random slates throughout like the NBA season, but randomly last night I got to my family's house that we were watching the game at, and my brother was working on a DraftKings lineup, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll throw one in. Threw in a $20 lineup, came out almost $1,500, binked first place, had the best possible lineup of the night. Can't be too mad at that.
Yeah, I mean, you had a nice little bank there. I was proud of you.
Yeah, that's my biggest hit on DraftKings.
That's awesome. Yeah, you had it's always nice when you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna play tonight, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I just made $1,200. Like that's
one lineup,
that's perfect.
Like legit, like 2 seconds of thought process, like, whatever.
Boom, simple as that. Soon enough, Dustin, you won't even need to worry about that. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it. Again, value is a little scarce today. Looks like ParlayPlay is starting to light up a little bit. So if you guys haven't entered any ParlayPlay, and you are a DGF member, I would suggest going over there and getting some slips entered. Take advantage of Slide the Line over there. If you guys haven't entered Fliff yet, there's definitely still some value over on Fliff. We touched base on that. We did. We put in a couple plays over on Fliff. I don't remember the guy's name.
Johan Oviedo.
Yeah, so it looks like we talked about BetOnline and FanDuel coming down to DraftKings and Pinnacle, and that's exactly what happened. So still some value there at -105, still a 1% EV edge over on a 50% play to hit. So I still do like that. And again, if you haven't signed up for Fliff, you can do so using code DGFantasy, 100% matchup to your first deposit. Dustin, I got nothing. Tired.
All right,
hungry.
That's going to be it, guys. Appreciate everyone in here. I know today was a little trash as far as value so far, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty. Wait, TJ.
CFL, Thursday. Yes.
Well, that too.
I read your mind, right?
No, no. I was going to say, is there any WNBA today? Are they just slow on lines?
WNBA is tomorrow, yeah.
Okay,
they don't play every night. They don't play every night.
Hit them with the CFL thing.
Yes, CFL, Thursday. Last year was the first time we had CFL. It was electric. There were so many discrepancies that we were able to take advantage of. Actually, there were some 80% plus EV plays in the optimizer last year, which is CFL, like 60 to 70 yard discrepancies on quarterback lines when comparing the sports right back to the DFS app. So really excited for that. As soon as we see PrizePicks come out with the CFL board, it does start. I think there's one game Thursday. There's a Friday and Saturday. So as soon as we start to see CFL populate, we'll get those added to the optimizer as quickly as possible.
Battery 60%.
So if you're a DGF member, look out for that. If you're not, sign up. I don't know what you're waiting for. You can use code STREAM right now, 25% off any membership that we have currently. So go ahead and take advantage of that. Again, that is code STREAM, 25% off. We only talk about that when we are live streams. We don't tweet that out or anything. So it's for you guys that consistently come in, try to get more knowledge, listen to myself and Dustin ramble, and then obviously the king of being an idiot, Matt, when he is on with also. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, again, you got 3 days until CFL starts. I promise you there will be some really, really good value when you have CFL. So I'm excited for that. Very excited for that.
All right, my dog's barking. I gotta go. Sorry, guys. See you guys in the next one.
We love you guys.
Peace.
We'll see you guys later.